So I'm back again. Apparently, during a press conference, Trump made some comments about guns, and he made a comment in regards to those with mental health. And supposedly, it was only limited, from what little I've read on it, it was limited to those with mental health, and that as far as he's concerned, we should go in and get the guns first and worry about the due process later, second, after the fact. I don't give a flying flip what your stance is on guns. You could hate guns and want every single one of them outlawed for all I care. But anyone who makes comments like that should scare the living daylights out of you. What they're saying is, if I'm on a straightaway and I was holding my knee, so it's okay. I promise. What they're saying is, if we deem you unfit, you have no rights. We can just take whatever right we want away, and we'll worry about the legal implications after the fact. Because, let's face it, you're going to have a fun time fighting the federal government, right? And you can say, oh, well, it's only with those with mental health issues. Well, who's defining mental health issues? It'll be the ones taking the guns, aka the government. Ultimately, they'll be the ones that will decide the issue, who has the issue and who doesn't. And if you open this door that you can have your rights taken away because, for whatever reason, and you can get rid of due process of law for whatever reason, or put it on the back burner, who's to say that can't be expanded to other things? That's why we have due process of law. That's why we have the Constitution. That's why the forefathers of this country created the Bill of Rights. They're not there to make us feel warm and fuzzy. They're there to protect against a tyrannical government seeking to enslave the populace to its whims. If you don't believe me, look at the writings from the founders of this country on gun ownership. They weren't talking about hunting. See, the United States government was set up on the foundation of a checks and balance system, with the notion that the ultimate check and balance would be the armed populace, the people. At the end of the day, whether you like it or not, guns are what are supposed to be the ultimate check and balance to keep the government honest, to keep them from stealing your property, which they kind of already do. To keep you from taking what is yours, but if you don't pay the taxes on that which you own, they take it. And now they're taking your guns away, or wanting to. Just let that sink in, folks. If you're not a violent person, if you're not committed an act of violence, or if you've never not been going around making open threats of violence, you've not shown where you pose a threat to others, then they have no right to take your guns away from you. Mental health in and of itself, having any issues with mental health in and of itself, is not a cause to grab guns. It ain't. And like I said, it's hard pressed to defend the notion of, oh, we'll just go ahead and take it. Who cares? And we'll worry about the legal aspects of it later. That's not how it works. That's not how the system was intentionally created. It was created to prevent this mentality from becoming a reality. And the thing is, we have a certain degree of freedom in this country. We're losing a lot of it. We've lost a lot of it. But with freedom comes risk. And with freedom, that's part of the cost of freedom. Another part of it is you have to remain vigilant to make sure no one tries to take it from you. And we've kind of gone slack in the vigilance part, you know, and we've gone slack on trying to make sure we have a populace that won't abuse the freedom for their own advantage. We've gotten, I guess you could say we've had it a little too good, because we've kind of let everything go willy-nilly, and now we're at the point where people are willingly just throwing away their rights. You shouldn't do that. No. At no point in time should you give up your rights. Your rights end upon the infringement of others, and their rights end on the infringement of yours. Plain and simple. And like I said, if I fail to see how it's possible to defend such statements, no matter how much you may hate guns and want them all gone, I don't see how anyone could defend that statement of, well, we'll just go ahead and take it, and oh well, whatever. No, that can't be how it works. That's not how it works. It can't be how it works. It should never be how it works. That's how you become a slave to the state, folks. So let's stop the politicians from dividing us. Let's come together and let's find a solution to the violence that doesn't require taking away the rights of others. Let's find the root cause. Together we can find a way to fix the problem. With very few, if anyone, will actually lose their rights. But we can't do it if we allow the powers that be to divide us. That's my opinions on it. Let me know what you think. I'm going to keep on heading on to the house. Had a late night. Long day, long week. It's busy season for us. So I'm pretty sure I'm already pushing 40 hours, and it's only Thursday. And I've been working like 2 or 3 extra side jobs. Side tasks at work on top of my regular work that I have to do, and basically been non-stop. Even one day I had to work clean through lunch just to keep my head up, and with more people than ever, and our numbers are not that high with what we're doing, but we have more people working, but on the job, so to speak, but less. It seems like the more people there are, the less they're actually doing. Millennials, right? I know I am one, but I fall in the awkward group. I hate millennials for a lot of the crap they pull, because they are lazy. There are a lot of things. But like, I have issues with the baby boomers too, because they raised the millennials. They kind of got us where we are right now. They're not wholly responsible, but they're partially. Maybe I'm just turning into old curmudgeon right before y'all's eyes. I'm only 30. I'm already grumpy. But, until we come together and try to work on things, it's not going to get better. It's only going to get worse. Anyway, I've already told you I'm gone. once. Let me know what you think. Later.